Hello, hello. Hopefully, I haven't lost this vibe. All right, I had to charge my phone. Hopefully I charged it enough. And part one is supposedly uploading as we speak. So, all right, let me try and get back into this. I went and checked on the horses, and it's so warm out. It's crazy how warm it is. All right. Oh, I'm sticky. I gave them apples. All right, so where were we? Where were we? I think where I was, well, for one thing, I watched the video that I just did before I uploaded it. And while I was watching it, I was looking at these cards. And when I was reading part one, this felt like that karmic energy, which I have nothing against her. I picked up a lot of energy for her in the house as well, and a lot of what I think is her story. And I think she was really young. Another vision that I had was that she was pregnant with twins. So there's two double children here. I picked up that she committed suicide, that this guy committed suicide. I don't know what her name is. I also feel like she worked for the family. It was a very wealthy family in its time, and they would have had servants, and it felt like it was someone that worked with their children. Excuse me. Like worked with that mother energy in the house, Josephine. I hate to be so specific about my own situation, but I don't know how else to read this. So, and if, I don't know, maybe you guys are interested in this, maybe you're not. Maybe you can apply it to your own situation as well. So I have no idea what I'm saying until, like, I have no idea what things mean in readings until a couple days later when I look at the reading again myself and go, oh, that's what that meant. But at the time, I sometimes don't know why I'm saying the things I'm saying. So anyway, she felt, in part one, she felt like that karmic energy, like a girlfriend to a married man. And now, or sorry, when I was watching the video, when I looked at this card, I was picking up on the mother energy. Another thing I'm also picking up on is that this is a father energy. This is a mother energy. They're both in regret. They're both in despair. They're both mourning. They're both remorseful. They both betrayed their families. And it kind of feels like this guy betrayed his family because he was with that karmic energy and was cheating on his wife, was cheating on his family. And then his wife, after he died, 5 months later, both of the kids are dead. And then you have the birds and fish in the reverse here, which is the mother card. It's like the Empress. She is in deep despair over the loss of her kids. And I keep picking up that maybe she had something to do with it. Like it was, well, the mother in the reverse is on the shadow side, which is the devil card. So there's some kind of compulsion there. There's some kind of, I'm picking up on, it's deeper than revenge. It's more complicated than revenge. It's, I don't know, like in some ways she was out of her mind. She was out of her mind. She was in such deep despair. Oh, there's that fly. Get. So yeah, so I'm also picking up on her. This is really interesting. Like she was in some kind of compulsion as well. So it was the mother and the father that betrayed their family. And that's why there was that 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. The Six of Cups, it feels so much like two children to me. And then there's the karmic energy that I think was pregnant with twins. So yeah, so there's just deep betrayal all the way around, really. And there's, I don't even know how to describe this. It feels like there's like a karmic something. Okay, back to the people that I feel got into the house. They're in the basement. They want to cause some kind of bad karma to someone. They think the solution is some kind of weird seance or ritual or spell. It could be a binding spell, but any kind of black magic always comes back. Always. You never ever send negative anything out to anybody because it'll come back to you. So obviously they're trapped in that, right? So that is just, that's not the real part of, that's not the big part of this story. Why was I going there? Oh, right. So they're wearing these energies, these karmic energies. And I feel like at first I felt like the karmic energies, it's like well, there is the devil here. And that is an attachment. And that is some kind of dark, something that connects with your darkness, right? So at first I felt like these people were, they had attachments that were making them cheat. But now I'm feeling more like this is actually, they're part of a higher plan. They are being used. Maybe they were being used in a karmic way before, but now they're being used to bring something into alignment. They think they're in this basement doing some kind of ritual because they're trying to bring somebody down, but they're actually in this basement doing a ritual because somebody had to do it, because the planets are in alignment and some kind of, also this is the world, this is closing a cycle. Something needed to be closed. So it doesn't feel like it's an accident. At first it felt like an accident. But they did get on someone's radar. And maybe there was something waiting for someone to trip that wire, to bring something together that was still left open, something that was repeating over and over and over and over again. Something was repeating, something was trapped in repeat, something dark. There had, somehow these people that broke into this old house and tried to do something negative actually freed something. And they might have just been like, what's that called? NPC, like non-player character. Their bodies are being used by these remorseful energies that want to close out some kind of cycle and end this obsession. And there's a repetitive, oh, that's weird. I wonder if that house has been, I know Boss Gibson made a deal with the devil. You have the devil or the shadow side with the mother card in reverse. I'm going to see if I can dig up that reading. I did a reading. The house was empty and the living room was so creepy because it had red and gold wallpaper all over the walls and it was empty, and I thought, oh, I'm going to do a reading in the living room. I think it was the first time I recorded a reading. And Boss Gibson, I knew it was him that came up. And the song that came up was Satan Said Dance, I think. That was the first time I ever heard that song. That song's come up, I think, once or twice since then as a shuffle song. But anyway, there was, I don't know, there's some kind of hold on mothers in that house. And it could be because of a deal that Boss Gibson made with the devil. He was a Mason. I read in a biography on him that he built the Mason Lodge And there's a lot of other weird coincidences with that. Like, he owned the mansion next door, and it burnt down on 666. I went through this crazy time of driving across the country by myself and figured out after the fact that 3 times out of 6, and it was never planned, it was always impulsive. 3 times I left on June 6th, and one was a 6 year, so one was 666. So many weird, and I was born in 66, and my mom was 33, and she was born in 33. Like, there's, and his, Boss Gibson's wife, her maiden name was the same as mine. Her whole name was almost identical to my mom's name, and I wasn't even born in this province. So there's all these weird connections with me in this house. So I have a feeling I'm related to them way, 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 way back, way, way back. Like, I don't know, one day I'll figure it out maybe. Okay, let's get back in the reading. How far? 11 minutes. Okay, sorry I'm talking so much, but I need to fill in the blanks for myself as well. All right. Someone's trapped. There's a binding. There was a binding on the family. There was a binding on this house. There was some kind of huge attachment, huge sad attachment. I'm also now picking up Boss Gibson as being, I've always picked up on him having regrets. Always. So something is completed, something that you can't see, something mysterious, something at night. This also feels like the mother energy to me, the moon. Something was done at the perfect time. They didn't realize what they were doing. So I feel like these energies are free. If I didn't say it, Josephine, she died on Halloween, and so ever since, mind you, I missed last year because I couldn't get back there. But yeah, when did this start? Like 4 years ago or something. So I think 3 times I went out to leave something for them, like candies for the kids, just different little things I would leave on Halloween for on all 4 graves of this little family. Strength in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, and 8 of coins in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, a spell has been lifted. Something is weak. Strength in the reverse. Something is weak. 8 of coins in the reverse. Something's not working. Oh, another thing that I noticed. 8 of wands in the reverse can mean a spell not working. It can also mean a flight delay. I am picking up here that there is some kind of karmic relationship going on right now. And because this past life thing is being completed, like these 2 energies, they're both fading away. Like, I feel like I should like move them out. Like, there's something that is no longer relevant. That's what this feels like. This feels like something was interrupted, something was delayed, someone's going to miss a flight, someone's going to miss a date, someone's not going to be able to find a solution. Someone's going to be trapped somewhere. Wow. So, and they're going to miss something. They're going to miss a reunion. That's some kind of karmic energy there. Because tables have been turned. I I also just felt like somebody's going to know exactly who they're dealing with. They're going to know that yeah, something's going to break up here. A three-party situation is not going to come to anything. And somebody, for some reason, they can't speak, or I don't know, like they can't get a message out. They can't get a message out. Someone's not going to believe them. Someone really trapped themselves here. Really trapped themselves. And they got caught. I don't know. I feel like karmic relationships in general are just, I don't know, getting, like, things are getting delayed. Things are getting disrupted. It's like their own dark karma is like doing the job for everybody. That's what this feels like. Because it feels like this attachment energy that maybe a lot of people have been, I don't know, walking around with these strange creatures on their back, and they don't even know it. They think they're thinking for themselves. Someone's getting nightmares. Like someone, when they wake up during the day, it feels like Groundhog Day, and it also feels like a nightmare that they can't wake up from. And they don't know what to do. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They also might sound delusional. Like, I feel like if they tell somebody, I don't know how to get out of this constant nightmare, people think they're loony. Wow. But yeah, something's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. Like, everything is going to conspire against. I'm just feeling cheaters. I'm feeling. It feels like anyone who isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing is getting gagged, is like kind of trapped in their own head, getting haunted. Like it feels like bad luck. But they're not going to have a reunion. Their spell is not, whoops. Their spell is not going to work, and they're not going to make the flight. They're not going to make the flight. They're going to miss it. And if they do manage to get on a plane, by the time they get there, somebody that they were tricking knows what a burden they were now, knows the truth about something. Tables have been turned. Wow. Somebody knows all their secrets now. There could be something viral as well, World Wide Web. Someone's worst nightmare is happening. That could mean so many different things. All right, that was so weird. So let me just see if I see anything else here. Definitely that energy is gone. It's gone. Remorse, heartbreak. Something has been said that needed to be said. Something that these people did. It triggered something that actually worked out for everybody else. And I'm not, it's not just cheaters, like cheating, infidelity cheating. This is also like cheating. Like using dark magic. Trying to hurt people. Stealing. Definitely stealing. They could be like this. It really looks like it started out as fun. Maybe they were a little tipsy, a little drunk, a little high. They definitely thought it was fun, but they tripped over something real. Like, and now it's, I just got this flash of a horror movie. They feel like they're in a horror movie. Wow. Okay, well, I don't want to dwell on that, but someone's getting a bitter pill. They're getting a pill that they were trying to serve to someone else. And now they're, like someone's plugging their nose and making them swallow. That's what I just saw when I looked at that card. All right, well, there you go. Weirdness times 100. All right, love you guys. Have a great day.